Good morning, everyone. Welcome to this webinar. I'm Aditi, working as a business development executive at TecTree. We are excited to have you all here. Before we go into the main session, I would like to introduce someone who play a key role in making our company success. It's my pleasure to welcome Mr. Vijay Khurana, the co-founder and director of operation at TecTree. With his extensive leadership and deep industry insight, Mr. Vijay has been instrumental in driving innovation and growth within the company. Now, I would like to invite him to share more about TechTree journey and vision. Over to you, sir.
Thank you, Aditi. Thank you, Aditi, for the handing over. Let me share my screen. All right. So we will quickly have 2 minutes presentation, and then we'll directly jump to the system to have more insight on CRM and the C part of it. So I'll just take 2 minutes to introduce TechTree, what we are, what we do. So we are Microsoft Solution Partner, Business Application, Gold Partner, and LS Retail Partner. Uh, we are present in 4 countries. So I'll update as we move ahead. Okay. So we are Microsoft Gold Certified Partner, Solution Partner, as I said. We are also Gold Certified Partner to implement LS Retail Technology. We are roughly 70 plus people and catering to 100 plus client across the globe. This is our major forte. We work on Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central, FinOps, customer engagement, then Power BI, Power Apps, Microsoft Flow, and then Azure SharePoint, Microsoft 365. Okay, so these are the corporate part what we all implement. Now, the major focus is Dynamics 365 technology, where we focus on customer service, field service, marketing, project service, automation, customer insight, which is part of the customer engagement, and ERP, which is manufacturing, supply chain, finance, operations, and HR. So these two are the typical sections which we work on. These three types of services which we work: consulting services, optimization, and projects. So we do the systems audit kind of a scenario, which is more comes under consulting services, optimization, which is ongoing support or enhancement for the existing projects implemented by us or by someone else, and then end-to-end projects starting from beginning till end. So that is the end-to-end project. These types of industries which we have worked on: manufacturing, trade, services, retail. So under manufacturing, we have worked on electronics, food processing, natural gases. Then in trade, we have worked in B2B, electronics, pharmacy, motor vehicle, these kind of things. Then services, we have worked on leasing companies, real estate, banking, insurance, telecom. So more or less, if you see, we have covered all, like most of the industries which are present there in the world in our implementations. Lastly, we are present at 4 locations. We are in UAE, India, Singapore, and USA. I'll hand over this to Shifa to quickly run us through the Dynamic 365 customer engagement. So she'll help us to understand what is customer engagement, and top of it, we'll try to touch base specifically on Sales Hub app today. Over to you, Shifa.
Thank you so much, Vijay, for the introduction, and thank you very much to everyone in attendance today. It's my great pleasure to welcome you all to this webinar. Let me quickly share my screen. I'll be guiding you on Dynamic 365 Customer Engagement app with a detailed demonstration on the Sales app. The Dynamic 365 Customer Engagement allows organizations to streamline operations, improve customer service, and drive sales by providing a comprehensive view of customer data and automating key tasks. It's built on Microsoft Dataverse platform, offering flexibility, scalability, and integration with other Microsoft tools like Microsoft 365 and Power Platform. What is Dynamic 365 Customer Engagement? The Dynamic 365 Customer Engagement app is a suite of integrated applications designed to help businesses manage and enhance their customer relationship. It includes the following modules: Sales module, marketing module, customer service module, field service module, and project operations module. These are the major apps which comes under Dynamic 365 customer engagement, but there are several accelerators as well which work on the concept of these apps like the banking accelerator, health accelerator, etc. Today we will be discussing particularly about the sales hub, but let me brief about all the modules in short. To begin with the sales module, the sales module is specifically focused on the sales process. As you can see, the sales process starts with the lead. Lead can be identified as a potential customer. Say, for example, I have attended an event where I met few people and there we discussed about our professional lives, and I came to know that the other person is really interested in my product. So what I can do is I can come here in the sales hub solution and I can enter the detail of that interested person and I can name it as lead. Once the lead is created, if the lead gets qualified, it's get converted into an opportunity. Then comes the quotation phase. Quotation is a detailed list of the product with the correct price and quantity. Once the quotation is accepted, the quotation gets converted into an order. And when the order gets fulfilled, then comes the invoice stage, which is the billing part. Moving on to the next module, which is the marketing module. The marketing modules help businesses streamline their marketing processes. It enables the creation of multi-channel campaigns, customer journeys, and segmentation to target the right audience. It's all about nurturing leads and driving sales with personalized, data-driven marketing strategies. Moving on to the next module, which is the customer service module. The customer service module is designed to help organizations deliver personalized and efficient customer support. It provides tools for case management, omni-channel support, and knowledge management to enhance customer satisfaction and resolve issues quickly. Moving on to the next module, which is the field service module. The field service empowers businesses to deliver on-site service efficiently. It includes features for scheduling, dispatching, and managing mobile workforces. This app ensures that the right technician is assigned to the right job with the right tools, enhancing service delivery and customer satisfaction. Moving on to the next module, which is the project operations module. The project operations unifies project management, resource management, and financials in one app. It's ideal for service-based businesses, providing tools for planning, tracking, and delivering projects on time and within the budget. Talking specifically about the Sales Hub for managing end-to-end sales process. The Sales Hub is a core module within Dynamic 365 CRM, specifically designed for sales professionals. It offers tools to manage leads, opportunities, and sales activities effectively. Let us understand the Sales Hub with the help of this example. In the Sales Hub solution, a lead can be identified or it can be disqualified. Once the lead get identified, it gets qualified. A qualified lead is nothing but the opportunity. This comes under the qualifying stage. When the opportunity is created, it can be either linked with a new or existing account, or it can be linked with a new or existing contact. This comes under the development stage. Then comes the quotation stage. Quotation, once get accepted, comes under propose stage. An accepted quotation gets converted into an order, which comes under the close stage, and a fulfill order gets converted into an invoice, which comes under the fulfillment stage. Now let us see how things practically work on the Sales Hub solution with the help of a real life scenario. So here I have taken a real life scenario where I'm going to create a product on the Sales Hub solution. And then I'll create a lead. Then I will qualify the lead to opportunity. And then I will associate the product with the opportunity. Then I will convert it into a quotation. And then I'll create the order. And after creating the order, I will convert it into invoice. So let me just navigate to my Chrome browser so that I can show you how things work on the solution. I have to choose my credential, as the data which is stored in the solution is confidential, so I have to pass the security steps. The screen is loading, please bear with me. As you can see on the screen, this is the interface of Dynamic 365 Sales Hub. On the left hand side, I can see these are the different entities which are present in the app. We are going to take each one of them, and here you can see this is the command bar having different buttons. But so following the scenario, I'm going to create a product. For that, from the left hand side, from this navigation pane, I have to navigate to the entity called product. As you can see, as soon as I click on products, I'm able to see a page where all the previously created products are available. I can see the name, the product ID, valid from, valid to, and the status of the product, whether it is active or drafted. And now I'm going to add the product. So for adding a product, I have to come on this command bar and I have to click on this button called Add Products. As soon as I click on Add Product, I am provided with the form where I need to enter the details of the product which I want to add. So currently I'm on Summary tab. Summary tab is there so that I can fulfill these details. So I'm going to add a hypothetical product. Say I'm adding keyboards. I have to add the product ID so that I can uniquely identify my product. If I have a parent for this product, I can associate the parent as well. Here I can add the valid from date from when the product is available for this price. So I'm adding the date here. If I want to add the description with this product, I can add the description here. The unit group, I am selecting electronics. Default unit, I'm selecting pieces. For keyboard, pieces is fine. Default price list, this section will be enabled when I click on the save button. Let me just refresh the page because I'm not able to see the save button. Yeah, now the save button is here. Very quickly, let me enter the details again. The product is keyboard. Again, I'm entering the product ID. Parent, if I had, I can. I'm selecting the valid from and valid to. If I want to add the description, that also I can add. The unit group for keyboard is electronics and the default unit is pieces. The default price list, if I hit the save button, I'll be able to select the price list. Decimal, let us enter 2. If I want to add subject, that also I can add here. Now I am hitting the save button from the command bar. Now I can see that I can enter the price list here. So say for example, I'm adding this product to be sold as a wholesale. So I'm adding the wholesale price list. Now moving on to the next tab, which is the product properties tab. If I want to add properties to this product, I can come here and I can click over here on this plus new property so that I can add properties with this product. Moving on to the next tab, which is the additional details. Here I'm provided with 3 subgrids. As I'm selling this product, so I have to assign a price list for this product. Either I can sell it as retail or I can sell it for wholesale. So I'm going to show you by adding both the price list. So for adding the price list, I have to come on this subgrid which says price list items, and I have to click on plus new price list item. Here I have to select the price list. I'm going to click on this magnifying icon so that I can select the price list. So firstly, I'm going to select wholesale price list, and I can see the other details are getting hydrated here. If I want to attach a discount list, that option is available. I can attach the discount list as well. So for wholesale, now it's time to set the amount. So I am moving to the next tab, which is the pricing information. Here I have the option of entering the amount for this product keyboard. So let's say for wholesale, I'm going to sell one piece for $100. And I'm clicking save and close. As soon as I click on save, I'll be able to see that this wholesale price list gets associated with my product. Here it is, I can see. Now I'm going to add the retail price list as well. So again, I am going through the same procedure. I have to click on plus new price list item. And from here, from this icon, I'll be selecting the retail price list. This is the retail US dollar price list. And I'm entering the value. Say, for example, for retail, I'll be selling the keyword for $130. Again, I'll hit save and close, and now I'll be able to see both the price list have been associated with my product, the wholesale as well as the retail. If I want to add any product relationship, that also I can add from this subgrid. If I want to link any article with this product, that also I can link it by the help of this subgrid. If I want to add the current cost, standard cost, list price, I can do so by these options, this subgrid. Moving on to the next tab, which is notes. If I want to provide any particular note related to this product, which I have just created, I can do so by entering the notes here. This related tab provides me the details, all the related entities to this product. So yeah, we have created the product. Now I have to click on save. And now for making this product from draft to active stage, I have to click on publish. As soon as I click on publish button, I get this confirmation message. I click on confirm and I can see the message that the product has been published successfully. And from here, top right side of the screen, I can see the status is changed to active. Earlier it was in draft. Navigating back, let me just cross check my product, which I have just created. The product was keyboard. Here it is. Here is my product. I can see the product name, the ID which I have provided, and also I can see the status that the product is active. So we have created a product, and now I am going to create a lead. Again, navigating to this navigation pane, I am going to this lead entity. As soon as I click on lead, I am able to see the previously created lead with me. I can see the name, I can see the topic for which this lead has been created. I can see the status, reason created on, etc. Now I'm going to create a lead. So for creating a new one, I have to come on this command bar and I am going to click on plus new. As soon as I click on plus new, I am provided with a form where I need to enter the details of the lead which I'm going to create. So this is the lead form. Currently, I'm on the summary tab, and you can see currently I'm on the qualify stage. So first of all, from the top right hand side of the screen, I can enter the lead source, like from where I came to know about the lead. That also I can enter. So for entering this detail, I have to click on this drop down. And I'm entering the lead source. Say, for example, I got to know about this lead from public relations. And the rating, I can set it as per my requirement, this lead, hot, warm, cold, etc. The status is new. As soon as I have entered the detail, I can see that these details get hydrated here. Coming to the form, I have to enter the detail here. Topic, say, for example, this lead is interested in keyboards for wholesale. So this is the topic for which I am creating this lead. As keyboard is an item, so I'll be selecting type as item based. First name of the lead, the person who is approaching us for keyboards. So let me take any name, say Grayson Hunt. Let me just enter the last name here. The job title, say for example, this Grayson is purchasing officer. If I want to add the business phone number, I have the detail. I can enter the business phone number. If I know the mobile phone number for Grayson, I can add it here. The email ID for Grayson so that I can easily contact this person. Now comes the company for which Jason work, as he's the purchasing officer. So obviously he will be working for a company. So if I know the detail of the company for which Jason works, so I can add the detail here. Say for example, he works for Epix System. If I know the website for Epix, that also I can enter. If I know the address of where Epix System is located, let me add any hypothetical address here. St. Peter's Lane, and if I know the rest of the details, street 2, street 3, city, let me add Texas and the country US. Now I have to hit the save button. So I'm not able to see the save button here. So I have to refresh this page again so that I'm able to see the save button. Yeah, now I'm able to see the save button. Again, I am entering the details. Interested in keyboard, type is item based. The first name we have provided, Grayson. Last name is Hunt, and he was the purchasing officer. Business phone number, mobile number, the email ID for Jason. The company, so he works for Epix System. Website, if I want to add, I can add straight. Let it be in Texas, country USA. Now I'm hitting the save button. As soon as I click on save button, I'll be able to see the up next activity. If I want to create any activity, I can create it here. From timeline, if I want to add any notes, I want to create any phone call, email, appointment activity, I can use timeline. For that, I have to click on this plus button. I can see that I can create appointment, email, phone call, task, etc. Let me create a phone call activity. So I'm the owner, subject, say for example, I met Grayson yesterday, so I'm calling him again today for a follow-up. So in subject, I'll be writing follow-up, call from me and call to Grayson. This data already gets hydrated here. Direction will be in outgoing call, phone number, I have to provide any number. Description, calling, or follow-up. 30 minutes is way too much, so I'm setting it to 15 minutes. If I have any due call, that also I can add the priority. I can set the priority as per my requirement. So let it be normal. And I hit on save and close. So I can see that I have created a phone call activity here from the timeline. And stakeholder, if I know the decision makers for the company Apex system for which Grayson works, I can add the detail here from this subgrid. If I want to add any competitors for Apex system, that also I can add here with the help of this subgrid. Let me just very quickly add the lead source again. We got to know about Grayson from public relation. Yeah. Now again, I'm clicking on save button. So yeah, I had a call with Grayson and I came to know that yeah, he is really interested. So I want to convert Grayson from lead to opportunity. So for converting lead to opportunity, I have to come on command bar and I can see this qualify button. As soon as I click on this qualify button, the lead will get converted into an opportunity. Currently, I was on the lead entity, and by clicking on qualify, I will be directed to the opportunities entity. You can see I am on the opportunities entity now. This is the opportunity page and the details which I have entered earlier on the lead form. Most of the details get flowed up to this form. I can see the topic is there, interested in keyboards. So let me navigate to the right hand side of the screen where I can see the account as Apex system for which Grayson works in as purchasing officer. So if I want to add the detail of estimated close date for this opportunity and estimated revenue for this opportunity, I have to click on this drop down and I can select the estimated close date, say for example, after few days from today, and estimated revenue, let the estimated revenue be 20,000. I can see these details get hydrated here as soon as I have entered them. Navigating back to the main form, I got the topic here from the lead page that he is interested in keyboard. The contact is Grayson. Budget. So let me add their budget here. 20,000 again. The currency, as I have created the lead from USA, so the currency will be US dollars. Purchase time frame, we have certain options like this quarter, immediate, next year, unknown. So I'm selecting immediate here. The purchasing process, we have several options like individual, committee, unknown. I'm selecting individual here. The forecast categories pipeline. If I want to create description, the current situation, customer need, and proposed solution, all these details can be entered from this fields. If I want to create any activity, I can create it here. And if I want again to create a phone call, email, I can do so on the opportunity page as well. Earlier, we have seen this on the lead page. Assistant is there to provide me notification. If I have any notification, I'll be getting this data. The stakeholder, I can see that for this opportunity is being created for Apex system account. So I can see the stakeholder is Grayson Hunt, the lead which we have created. And if I have the detail about the sales stream, I can come and add the details here. If I want to add the details about the competitor, I can come on this competitors subgrid and I can enter the competitors detail. So I am on the develop stage. Now I want to convert this opportunity. I have to add the product which I have created earlier. I have created keyboard. So from this opportunity, I am going to associate keyboard. Currently, I was on summary tab. So navigating to another tab, which is the product line item. As soon as I click on this product line item, I am able to see that I have to choose a price list here. So for choosing the price list, I have to click on this magnifying glass icon. And say, for example, this lead has approached us for the wholesale purpose, as we have created a wholesale price lead. So I'm selecting the wholesale price list here. The revenue will be system calculated. Now it's time to add the product for this opportunity. So for that purpose, I have to come to this subgrid and I have to click on add product. As soon as I click on add product, a form will get opened where either I can create a new product or I can select an existing product. So in the beginning, I have created a product called keyboard. So I am going to use the same product. I have to come on this existing product field and I have to click on this magnifying glass. And I should be able to see keyboards here. Here it is. So I have selected keyboard. As soon as I selected keyboard, I can see that the unit and price per unit gets hydrated here. So I can edit the quantity. Say for example, Grayson wants me to add 100 keyboards. Or let it be 200, whatever we want, we can adjust it. I have to hit the save and close button. Now I am able to see that with this opportunity, my product keyboard has been associated. I can see the name, pieces, price per unit, and quantity, and the extended price. I can also see the details if I want. If I want to add the discount percentage, freight, and total amount, I can add these details here. Now, consider that I had a word with Grayson and he wants me to send a quotation for keyboards. Quantity he wants me to send for 200. So for converting this opportunity into quotation, I have to come on the next tab, which is the codes tab. As soon as I click on codes tab, I can see the subgrid is here. So now I want to convert the product into a code. For doing so, I have to click on this plus new code. As soon as I click on this plus new code, I am able to see that I am on the quotation page. I can see currently I'm on quote, and this is the quote ID. Revision ID is something, let us consider that I have sent this code to Grayson and he wants me to edit it. He wants me to make the quantity from 200 to 150. So in that case, I have to revise my code. So in that case, I'll be provided with a revision ID. So currently this code is not being revised. So the revision ID is 0. I can see the owner, name, he's interested in keyboards, the currency is US dollar, price list, which is associated with this opportunity is wholesale. If I have the shipping and billing address for Apex, I can add the details here. I can see the product for which this code is created. This code is being created for keyboard. The unit is pieces, and I can see price per unit is $100, quantity is 200, and extended price is $20,000. So till from when and by when this code is activated, for that purpose, I have to come on the right hand side of the screen and I have to click on this drop down. So this quotation is effective from today, and it will be effective till few days from today. So I can see the details get hydrated here. Now I have to send the code. So before sending the code, I have to activate this code. For activating, again, I have to come on the command bar and I have to click on activate code. As soon as I click on activate, I get a message, success, your code is now activated and won't be editable. It means that now I cannot do any changes in this code. So for doing so, I have to revise the code. Now I want to send this code to Grayson. For that purpose, again, I have to navigate on the top and I have to click on export to PDF. As soon as I click on export to PDF, I can see that I can download the quotation. This is my quotation. Either I can download it or I can email it to Grayson. Now let us take another scenario where I have sent this quotation and Grayson wants me to do some changes in the code. He wants to decrease the quantity from 200 to 150. In this case, I can see the message here, read only, this record status is active. So this is currently in the read only stage. So what is trying to say is I cannot edit it. So for editing it, again, I have to come on this top bar and I have to click on revise. As soon as I click on revise, I will be able to say that I am provided with the revision ID as 1. And let me do the changes in the quantity. As you can see, let me make it 150. And let me hit the save button. As soon as I hit the save button, I can see the price has also been decreased. So now again, I have to activate my code. And again, for sending it to Grayson, I have to export to PDF. Now, let us consider that Grayson has accepted the quotation and he wants me to create the order. So for creating the order, again, I have to navigate to this command bar and I have to click on this button which says create order. As soon as I click on this button from code page, I am able to see that the status is won. And if I want to add the description, I can add the description here. If I want to close this opportunity, I can close it here. Let it be open for now. And I have to click on OK. I can see that the order has been created successfully. I got the message. And earlier I was on code page. Currently I'm on the order page. I can see the order ID, the name, currency, the price list. If I want to add the details here, I can provide it here. I can see the product for which this order has been created. And I can see the opportunity, the code name is here, and the potential customer. I can see the status of this order is active. And now I'm going to fulfill my order. So for fulfilling the order, again, I have to navigate on this command bar and I have to click on fulfill order button. As soon as I click on fulfill order, I am provided the option of status reason. It is complete or partial. I can choose as per my requirement. So I'm selecting complete here. If I want, I can enter the date. And if I want to add the description, that also I can do. So I'm clicking on fulfill so that the order gets fulfilled. Now I am going to create the invoice. For creating invoice, again, I have to navigate to the command bar and I have to click on this button which says create order. As soon as I click on this create order button, I am create invoice button. I am able to see that I'm on the invoice page. I can see that this is the invoice page. This is my invoice ID, name, currency, and rest of the details, the product for which this invoice has been created. Now, I want to make the invoices paid. So again, I have to click or come on the command bar and I have to click on invoice paid. As soon as I click on invoice paid, I am provided with the option, is it completely paid or partially paid? Let it be completely paid for now. And I'm hitting the OK button. So we have created a product, then we have created a lead, then we qualified the lead from to opportunity, then we have associated a product with it, then we converted the product into quotation, and then we have created the order, and then we generated the invoice. So this was the sales process, which is majorly focused on the sales hub solution. But there are several other entities as well. I'm going to take each one of them one by one. Moving on to the next entity from the left-hand side navigation bar, I'm going to click on accounts active entity. As soon as I click on accounts, I'll be able to see all the active accounts which have been created in the solution. As we have seen in the example, I have created the company as Apex system. So basically, this was the account. Account can be understood as the records which are there for business to business. So the Apex was the company, so it can be named as account. I can see that these are the accounts which are there in the solution. I can see account name, main phone number, address line, primary contact. So primary contact was Grayson Hunt. Say, for example, the Apex system is the account and the primary contact was the Grayson Hunt. I can see this is Apex system and Grayson Hunt was the primary contact. If I want to create a new account, I can come on the command bar and I can click on plus new. Moving on to the next entity from the left hand side, I'm going to the contacts entity. As I have told you earlier, the account can be the person. As we have created Grayson Hunt, I'm able to see Grayson here. These are some previously created account. I can see the full name, email, and the company for which these accounts work. So basically, account is for business to customer records. So if I want to create a new account, I can click on plus new and I'll be able to create a new account. Moving on to the next entity, which is sales literature. Sales literature is an entity which is used for organizing and managing sales collateral such as brochures, white papers, product information, etc. If I want to store any document, I can come here and I can click on plus new and I'll be able to store the data related to sales. Moving on to the next entity, which is the marketing entity. If I want to create a list where I'm going to hold the list of my targeted customer. So I can come in here in the solution. I can click on this plus new button. I'll be able to create a list with the target customer. Moving on to the next entity, just below the marketing list is campaigns. If I want to run any campaign, I can come here in the solution and I can create the campaign here for advertisement. These are some previously created campaigns. You can see the name, the status reason, and from this plus new button, from the command bar, I can create a new campaign. Or if I want to create a quick campaign, that also I can create by just going below the campaign entity, which says the quick campaign. Quick campaign is particularly targeting activity, and it is a short durational campaign. Moving on to the next entity, which is goals. If I want to set any goal for my business, that yeah, these many leads I have in my pipeline and how many are likely to get into an opportunity. Or if I want to create any revenue target goal, any such goal, if I want to create, I can come here on this goals entity and I can click on plus new button so that I can create a goal for me. Moving on to the next entity, which is forecast. If I want to do forecast, these many opportunities are there in my pipeline and how many are likely to get converted into an invoice. So I can do the forecast based on the requirement and I can store it here. Moving on to the next entity, which is cases. Cases is basically there for storing the customer related issues like any customer related complaint or any query. I can come here and I can click on this plus new case and I'll be able to store, I will be able to create the customer related issues here. Scrolling up so that I can navigate to the next entity, which is activities. If I want to create any activity like tasks, email, appointment, phone call, letter, fax, or any service related activity, I can create the activity from here. Or I can also see my previously created activity. I can see the activity type, the subject regarding what this activity has been created, and also the priority. Moving on to the next entity, which is above the activities, is the sales accelerator. Sales accelerator is a page which provides all the information at one page. I can see my work list here that today I'm supposed to do this task and yeah, this task is pending. Or if I want to go in detail that so what I can do is I can simply click on the name of the lead and I can see the detail that yeah, I'm supposed to send email to Louis Williams, but who is Louis Williams? So with a single click at one page, I'll be provided with my work list and what the work list is about. So I can see that Louis Williams is a prospect for me, and I can see the topic for which he has approached me and what has been done with Louis Williams earlier, all these details. Moving on to the next entity, which is the dashboard. Dynamic 365 CRM has a very attractive interactive dashboards with it, which provides the pictorial representation of all the data which is there in the solution. I can see that this dashboard provides me the sales pipeline data. This is my lead sources. How many are from advertisement? How many are from employee referral, etc. Assistant is there for providing me notification of what is going to happen or the thing which needs my attention. Scrolling down, I can see my open opportunity dashboard, my close opportunity dashboard, and also I can see my activities from this page as well. And if I click on this drop down, I can also change the layout. If I want to see the sales activity dashboard, I can select. If I want to see the sales activity social dashboard, dashboard, that also I can select. Or if I want to create a dashboard of my own choice, so again, this feature is available. I have to come on this command bar and have to click on plus new. Then I have to click on Dynamic 365 dashboard, and I can choose the dashboard as per the layout which I want. Please bear with me, the screen is taking time as it is getting load. So these are some of the features about Sales Hub, where we can manage our sales process effectively. So here we go. I can select the layout for my dashboard and I have to click on create. This was all about the Sales Hub. If anyone has any query, you can drop your query on the chat box. Thank you all for your time and attention. I hope this session has provided you with a clear understanding of Dynamic 365 Sales Hub and how we can empower our business. Have a great day ahead. Vijay, if you have anything to add, please go ahead.
Thank you, Shifa. Thank you for such a wonderful session. Anyone, if having any query, you can drop us an email at info@tectreeconsulting.com. We'll be happy to answer. Or maybe we are here for 5 minutes. If you can type in the chat box, I'm happy to answer. Thank you. All right. Thank you, everyone. Thank you once again for joining the session. Thank you.